We're counting down the 5 SUVs that top experts say will outlast the hype and spare you the headaches. Models are picked not for flashy screens or turbo gimmicks, but for the kind of boring engineering that quietly wins over owners year after year. From premium picks with hidden advantages to pragmatic workhorses built for the long haul, each one trades trendy features for durability. Which one defies expectations to claim the #1 spot? Let's begin with number 5. Number 5 on the list is the Lexus NX Hybrid. It is a compact luxury SUV that rarely makes headlines, but quietly wins over owners year after year. The upfront price is higher than most rivals, and the styling will not turn many heads at the valet stand. But beneath the surface, Lexus keeps things simple. There are no turbochargers, no plug-in systems, just a proven hybrid powertrain and traditional components that have shown low failure rates across a decade of owner surveys. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the NX Hybrid among the top luxury small SUVs for reliability, with a 93 out of 100 score in recent years. Owners report fewer post-warranty repairs than with tech-heavy German competitors, and most issues, like a sticky liftgate or minor trim quirks, are handled under warranty. The result is a premium SUV that trades on boring engineering, not flashy trends. For buyers willing to pay more upfront, the payoff is years of low-stress ownership, fewer dealership visits, and a level of satisfaction that keeps the NX Hybrid at the top of long-term satisfaction surveys. Subaru's Forester lands at number 4, and it is not here because of a flashy touchscreen or the latest voice assistant. In fact, the infotainment system feels like a throwback, slow to boot up, with basic graphics and a stubborn refusal to pair with every phone on the first try. But for drivers who face icy driveways and muddy back roads, that is the trade-off that matters. Underneath the dated dash sits a simplified electrical system that shrugs off harsh winters and resists the kinds of glitches that strand tech-heavy rivals in the shop. Consumer Reports rates the Forester's reliability as steady, especially in snowbelt states where owners rely on its all-wheel drive and clear sightlines. Workshop logs from independent garages show Foresters coming in for routine maintenance far more often than for electrical mysteries or failed modules. That is a pattern mechanics quietly trust, even if they grumble about the old-school radio presets. The Forester's conservative engineering means fewer surprises when the weather turns, and fewer $1,000 repairs when the warranty runs out. It is a pragmatic choice, not a glamorous one. But in the long run, boring hardware often means getting home without drama. That is why, despite its infotainment flaws, the Forester earns a spot among the most dependable SUVs for drivers who care more about traction and visibility than the latest tech trend. Mazda's CX-5 has built its reputation on a different kind of appeal, one that values quiet refinement over the latest trends. Step inside, and the first thing that stands out is not a sprawling touchscreen or a cavernous third row, but the way the doors close with a solid, reassuring thud. The cabin is tighter than most rivals, especially in the back seat, and cargo space trails the segment leaders. For some families, that is a deal breaker. But for those who stay, the payoff is a level of fit and finish that rarely wavers, even after years of daily use. Mazda's engineers have chosen materials that resist wear. Soft-touch plastics, durable seat fabrics, and trim pieces that do not rattle loose after a few winters. Independent durability reports show fewer complaints about squeaks and interior build quality than in most competitors. RepairPal gives the CX-5 a 4.5 out of 5 for reliability, one of the highest ratings in its class. Owners who keep their CX-5s past 100,000 miles report that the interior holds up, and visits to the shop tend to involve routine maintenance rather than nagging electrical issues or expensive hardware failures. driving the CX-5 feels more like a well-tuned sedan than a typical SUV. The steering is precise, the ride is composed, and the mechanical simplicity means fewer surprises as the years add up. For buyers who value a premium feel but want to avoid the repair bills that come with trendier tech, the CX-5 stands out as a quietly confident choice. It may not win the space race, but it is built to last, and that is why it earns a spot near the top of the list. Honda's CR-V Hybrid has never been the quickest SUV at the stoplight, and that is by design. Its acceleration, often described as modest, is a direct result of Honda's focus on long-term durability over short-term thrills. Under the hood, the hybrid system is tuned to operate under lower thermal stress, with fewer high-revving surges and less strain on critical components. This conservative approach means the CR-V Hybrid is not chasing 0 to 60 bragging rights, but it is quietly racking up years of dependable service for owners who commute day in and day out. Consumer Reports gives the 2025 CR-V Hybrid high marks for reliability, consistently placing it among the top compact hybrids for families. Owner surveys echo this, with reports of smooth daily operation and very few unexpected repairs, even as the miles add up. The hybrid battery and drive unit are engineered for longevity, and Honda's track record shows these systems can outlast a typical lease cycle and keep going strong well past 100,000 miles. Mechanics often point to the CR-V Hybrid as the model that comes in for routine maintenance rather than surprise breakdowns, a pattern that separates it from rivals chasing trendier, more complex tech. The trade-off for this peace of mind is a driving experience that rarely feels urgent or sporty. Yet for buyers who value reliability above all, that restraint signals something important. Honda has prioritized engineering that endures. Fuel economy remains strong, around 37 miles per gallon combined, and the hybrid's simple, robust layout keeps repair costs predictable. In the world of family SUVs, the CR-V Hybrid stands out, not for what it does in the first year, but for how little drama it brings in the 5th or 10th year. That is why it ranks just behind Toyota's benchmark, offering near-class leading reliability and efficiency for those who want an SUV they can trust for the long haul. Toyota's RAV4 Hybrid and RAV4 Prime have quietly become the standard bearers for drivers who want an SUV that just works, year after year, long after the new car smell fades. Consumer Reports places the RAV4 at the very top of its reliability rankings for 2025, with a score that consistently hovers in the mid-90s out of 100. That is not a fluke. The RAV4's hybrid powertrain is an evolution of a system Toyota has refined for over 20 years, sidestepping the turbochargers and complicated transmissions that have tripped up so many rivals. There is no CVT belt to fail, no turbo bearings to cook themselves at 70,000 miles. Instead, the RAV4's hybrid system uses proven components that have already logged millions of miles in the real world. Plug-in buyers who choose the RAV4 Prime do face a minor hassle. Charging at home is easy, but public charging can be hit or miss, and the system's complexity means a few more sensors and relays that could fail. But the trade-off is a driving experience that is consistently smooth, with electric only miles for short trips and a gas engine that is engineered for the long haul. Owners who stick to the standard hybrid avoid even that small headache. There is no plug to fuss with, just a conventional gas fill-up and a battery that recharges itself as you drive. Stories from long-term owners back up the data. There are RAV4 hybrids from as far back as 2016, still running strong at 300,000 miles, with nothing more than routine maintenance and the occasional brake job. Resale values reflect this confidence. A 10-year-old RAV4 routinely commands thousands more than competitors with similar mileage. The total cost of ownership factoring in repairs, depreciation, and insurance, lands well below the segment average, saving some families 5 figures over a decade. Toyota's approach is almost stubborn in its simplicity. By refusing to chase trends, by avoiding oversized screens, air suspension, and turbocharged engines, the RAV4 delivers a kind of peace of mind that is becoming rare in the SUV world. For buyers who care less about impressing neighbors and more about avoiding 5-figure repair bills, this is the SUV that quietly wins the long game. The final rule is simple: choose what is proven, not what is new. In the end, boring engineering is the hidden feature that matters most. Across all 5 picks, one pattern stands out: long-term reliability always beats short-term flash. These SUVs prove that hidden engineering choices, not headline features, decide real value. In a market obsessed with trends, durability is still the smartest investment. That's the quiet truth behind every expert's recommendation.